Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Thursday the 26th of December 2019. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dharma or Nirvana for only people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who want to attain Nirvana in this life, you have to listen to me early. Because I have attained Nirvana for past 15 years, I'm ready to help everyone on this earth attain Nirvana in this life as well. I'm ready. But are you ready? Aha! It's up to you. You know, the story I will say the following is not ridiculous, but it's very difficult to understand, or hardly impossible to understand. Because you have never heard someone say like me before. So, first of all, you must open your mind to listen with intent to listen seriously. And consider along as I said over and over again, until it go deep into your heart. Then you will understand it. And finally, you will have the opportunity to attain Nirvana in this life. Please bear in mind. The topic to speak in this video is, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, it doesn't have the fictional language. From now on, I would like to talk about what you see or hear now. It doesn't mean anything. You see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. Can you understand me? You see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. We call to Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. What you see now, it doesn't mean a car. What you see now, it doesn't mean you see a man. What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm walking. What you see now, you see in the way you see. It doesn't mean you see a man walking. What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm walking. What you see now, it doesn't mean you see a man standing. You see in the way you see, without fictional language to say, what do we see? Can you understand me? What you see now, it doesn't mean a fence. What you see now, it doesn't mean a fence. What you see now, it doesn't mean statue. What you see now, it doesn't mean statue. You see in the way you see it, and as you see, we call to Dharma. What you see now in the fictional language, we call a cow. What you see now in the fictional language, we call a cow. What you see now, it doesn't mean a cow. What you see now, it doesn't mean statue. You see in the way you see. But we were taught to believe. What you see now, it means a cow. The word cow is just the fictional language. It's just a thought. The true Dharma in Buddhism is what you see now is really what you see now. You see in the way you see. It doesn't have the fictional language to say what do we see. What you see now is really. And if I say I see a cow, the word I see a cow, it's just a fictional language. It's just a thought. It does not really exist. The word a cow, it's just a thought. It does not really exist. But what you see now is really we call the true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. Please bear in mind. Okay. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man standing. What you see now, it doesn't mean a car on the road. What you see now, it doesn't mean a car on the road. What you see now, it doesn't mean a car on the road. You see in the way you see, and you hear in the way you hear. It's really. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man sitting. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man sitting. You see in the way you see, we call the true Dharma in Buddhism. What you see now is really, but if I say, I have seen a man standing, the word, a man sitting, it's just a fictional language. The fictional language does not really exist. It's just a thought. But what you see now, don't say anything. You see in the way you see. Can you realize at your thought? Can you realize at your thought? What you see now, you see in the way you see, it's the true Dharma in Buddhism. It's really. But if I say, you have seen a man sitting, the word a man sitting is mean fictional language. The fictional language does not really exist. But what you see now, it really exists. What you see now is really exists. You see in the way you see it, and as you see, we call the true Dharma in Buddhism. But if I say, now I have seen a man sitting, the word a man sitting is the first idea or thought process. The word a man sitting is the first idea or thought process. The first idea or thought process is natural. It doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. It's not yours, it's not mine. The word, the first idea or thought process, or the word thought, the word thinking, it's just a fictional language. It does not really exist. But what you see now is really, can you understand me? Mm-hmm. What you see now, it doesn't mean statue. What you see now, it doesn't mean statue. You see in the way you see. And now, you hear in the way you hear around here. Mm-hmm. You know, what you see now, what you hear now in everyday life, you see in the way you see. Mm-hmm. You hear in the way you hear. Mm-hmm. Everything you have seen in everyday life, you see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. This is true Dharma in Buddhism. I show you. It doesn't mean you have seen a man standing. I show you. It doesn't mean a man walking. Can you understand me? What you see or hear now in everyday life from birth to death is true Dharma. Can you understand me? If we say, now I have seen a man standing. If I say, I have seen a man standing in front of the car, the word a man standing is just a fictional language. It's just a thought. It's just the first idea or thought process. But what you see now, and what you see now, you see in the way you see, and as you see. This is true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. This story is very difficult to understand because you have never heard someone say like me before. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, you must try to understand this story very much as possible. I'm only one person on this earth who talked about this story. The true Dharma in Buddhism, to end suffering, it doesn't mean mindfulness practicing. It doesn't mean meditation. Listening only. When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey. And you must consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it. Can you understand me? What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm walking. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man standing. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man sitting. You know, you see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. What you see now, what you hear now in everyday life from birth to death is natural. Can you understand me? It's really, it's true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. But I do it like this. In the fictional language we call, now you have seen a man standing. Now you have seen a man sitting. The word a man standing is such the frivolous idea or thought process. You know, the language, the meaning of the language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language and written language, it's just a fictional language. It does not really exist. We use the language for communication, understanding temporarily. But in reality, we cannot prove that. The meaning of the language. We cannot prove the meaning of the language. If we want to prove the meaning of the language, we must think and think and think over and over again until we die from this world. Because the meaning of the language is in your thought, is in my thought. The meaning of the language we use in everyday life, whether spoken language and written language, it does not really exist. We use the language for communication, understanding temporarily, until we believe it's true. Can you understand me? What you see now, in the fictional language we call, you see a man standing. The word you see a man standing, it means fictional language. It means the idea. Can you understand me? What you see now, you see in the way you see it, and as you see. What you see now, it doesn't mean a red chair. What you see now, it doesn't mean red chair. What you see now, it doesn't mean blue chair. You see in the way you see, and now, can you hear that? You see in the way you see, you hear in the way you hear. In the fictional language we call red chair and blue chair. The word red chair and blue chair, it's just a fictional language. It arises from the thought process. The frivolous idea or thought process, it does not really exist. The thought, it does not really exist. The idea, it does not really exist. But what you see right here now, it really exists. We call the true Dharma to end suffering. If I say, now I see a red chair, I see a red chair, it means fictional language. The meaning of the fictional language, it does not really exist. But what you see right here now in everyday life from birth to death, it's the true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. Please bear in mind. Okay, from now on, if I show you like this, if I show you like this, I show you like this. From now on, I show you like this. It doesn't mean I'm kicking a chair. You see in the way you see and hear in the way you hear. It doesn't mean I'm kicking a chair. It doesn't mean anything. Can you realize as your thought what you see now? You see in the way you see. It's true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. I do it like this. It doesn't mean I'm kicking a chair. Can you understand me? You see in the way you see. It doesn't mean something happened. It doesn't mean something happened. If I say what you see now is mean something happened, the word something happened is mean fictional language. It does not really exist. You see in the way you see. You see. You see in the way you see. You see in the way you see. But in the fictional language we call I'm kicking a chair. The word I'm kicking a chair, it's just a fictional language. It does not really exist. But what you see now is it's true Dharma in Buddhism to end suffering. Can you understand me? Okay. From now on, I have something to show you. What you see over here now, it doesn't mean anything. What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm burning a paper. What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm burning a paper. You see in the way you see, it doesn't mean I'm burning a paper. You see in the way you see. Can you understand me? It doesn't mean I'm burning a paper. You see in the way you see. But in the fictional language we call I'm burning a paper. Where can you find the meaning of I'm burning a paper? Not at all, it's just a fictional language. Okay. What you see now, it doesn't mean I'm walking. It doesn't mean I'm walking. But you see in the way you see, it's the true Dharma to end suffering. What you see now, it doesn't mean it's far. What you see now, it doesn't mean it's far. And what you see now, it doesn't mean I'm walking. You see in the way you see. What you see now, it doesn't mean it's near. You see in the way you see. Now you see in the way you see, we call the true Dharma. What you see now is true Dharma to end suffering in Buddhism. I show you like this. In the fictional language we call a man standing. The word a man standing, it's just a fictional language. It does not really exist. But what you see now, right here now, is it's natural. It's the true Dharma in Buddhism to end false suffering, which bear in mind.